Okay, so this time we will have about the law of machine. Okay, so what does the law of machine states? Okay, so actually that is coming from uh, the intercept form, that you have like this effort slope intercept form, and you have the slope, and then the load, and then that vertical intercept or y-intercept. This is equation for the law of machine. Now, for example, this one, you have a lifting machine. So the concept here, you would like to lift up a heavy load with just a simple amount of effort. Okay, the load here is 1,400 newton. You just need it to lift up with this 50 newton effort, and then while the load moves at 0.2 meter, then the effort is moving at a big distance. Okay, 6 meters. Now compute the mechanical advantage, the velocity ratio, and efficiency. Okay, we have this the load, this is the effort, the distance moved by the load, and the distance moved by the effort. The mechanical advantage is just equal to the load over effort. It's just simple substitution. Okay, you have 1,450. The mechanical advantage is 28. How about the velocity ratio? You have the distance moved by effort, which is 6 meters, and then by the load, which is zero point 0.2. So you have 30. Now the efficiency is just MA, or mechanical advantage, over VR multiplied by 100. So that becomes 93.33%. Now, for example, you have here again another observations uh, with corresponding load and efforts. Okay, so find the law of machine. Okay, how do we get that? So we see it here. You have the load and then the effort, load and effort. This slope could be just simply calculated with the difference in the load, P2 minus P1, and then the difference in effort, which is W2 minus W1. The load you have here, uh, 14, and then, no, no, effort, I should say. Effort, you have the second, at the second point, or the second effort is 14, and then you have 10, and then the load, which varies from 200 newton to 100 newton, you have 200 and 100. So that becomes 0.04. That's the slope. Okay. If we're going to draw it here, just like this point and then this point. Okay, for example, this load. Okay. So you have here the this value for the effort, which is 14, and this is 10, and then this one you have 200, and then this 100. So this is the slope. Okay, so the slope is equal to 0.04. And then going back to the equation of the law of machine, that you have effort. What is effort? For example, we use the first point, this one. Okay, for example, we use this one. Okay, first observation, we should say. So you have, okay, you have effort is 10, slope that we calculated, and then the load, which is 100, and you can get the value of C. By mathematical operation, you have C is equal to 6. Going back to the equation, then you can calculate the law of machine, which is be described by this equation, 0.04W plus 6. And then the maximum mechanical advantage is just equal to 1 over the slope, which you have around 25. Okay, so that's all for the law of machine, and thank you.